Hi everyone, my name is Emmanuel Afemikhe. Before now, I used to work in marketing agency as an account manager. So one of the key things that really inspired me to come into performance was how I saw the performance marketer set up their campaigns and all of the back and forth with clients, strategy and the execution. So after doing all of the work, the performance marketer are the ones who set up the campaigns, attribute it to the channel, is it Google, LinkedIn or Facebook. So I was really inspired. I want to be the one behind the campaigns and making people take action online. And when an opportunity came to join, to become a Meta Marketing Pro with one of Meta's partners in Lagos, I found it as an opportunity to learn. So it has always been an interesting journey running campaigns with different businesses across sub-Saharan African region. So that was how my interest in performance marketing began, setting up campaigns, seeing ads, and getting people to take action. So when I started setting up campaigns, I later realized that it's just beyond publishing campaigns. It has to do with strategy, insights, understanding audience behavior, and how to tailor the campaigns and how to tailor the message to get them to take action. So in my last organization, the marketing agency, I was the head of performance marketing and working with different brands across different industry, from fintech to insurance to pet store. Interestingly, I've worked at a funeral home, right, to manage campaigns. Joining the Bujeti team was quite an amazing journey for me. During the onboarding session, I was told the product and how it solves business challenges. Immediately, I said, this is it. Because in my previous organization, in an agency, there's always this back and forth. You use your money to execute office work. You have to literally go meet finance to get your money back. And you want to get campaigns running, you have to literally go beg, get approval, get budget. So coming into the Bujeti team was quite I could understand the pain points of businesses that the product was solving. So it was an amazing journey for me, seeing how businesses can, from a single dashboard, not just have control over their expenses, but see what is happening in real time. I was able to understand the audience. One of the key things I also understand is that it's a B2B product. So we are reaching out and helping businesses solve not just their expense or financial solution, but having them get control over their finance in real time. One of the key things a lot of people say about performance marketing, I understand it's result driven. But be that as it may, it can be quite tasking sometimes when you do everything that you know that the books require you to do and you're still not getting the desired result. From all of my experiences managing campaigns, one of the things I've realized is that it is not one answer fits all situation. I recall a particular campaign I ran where to get more people to take an action on the website, purchase, and having done all of that, we're still not getting the desired result. So one of the key things I've come to realize, beyond targeting and amazing creative, also the communication, the call to actions, some of these little details can help. So when I joined the Bujeti team, the first campaign I ran was a lead generation campaign to get people to attend, to join the webinar. And we're trying to direct them to a Google form. Action was not taken. So I was getting the clicks, I was getting the impressions, but people were not taking action. This now boils down to one of the foundations of performance marketing. Test everything. Test the audience, test the creative, test the communication, test the call to action. And I recall one particular campaign I ran. I was looking forward to getting about 50 leads to join the session. I got way above that. And also multiple campaigns I've ran to get lead generation, people to book a demo, always testing the creative. There's one particular creative the design team made. Deep down, I was very convinced that this creative would do an amazing job. But the campaign struggled until they gave me a video, and that was the eureka moment for me. So it has always been a moment of testing campaigns. So I've run a number of campaigns that have exceeded expectations. And just to say, I've also ran some that did not really do well. But as the process is in Bujeti, we always find a solution. We don't give up. turning data into actionable results is quite interesting, because if you don't know the data, you would not be able to take any decisive action. One of the first things I did when I joined the Bujeti team was to have access to all of my analytic tools: Metabase, Amplitude, Google Analytics, and a number of other tools that we use in Bujeti. The first thing I did was to look at the historical data. What do we have already, and what do we really want to achieve? For the campaigns, one of the things I observed: what channel have we been using to drive actions? So in all of these, we've been able to identify what creative resonates with our target audience. How do they take action? Where are our audience coming from Google Analytics? We could see, oh, are they coming in from search? Are they coming in from display? Are they coming in from social media? Are they coming in from Google? So with all of this data, it has helped me in Perfomance to allocate budgets and also to focus the channel that resonates more with our target audience. So it cannot be again said that you cannot improve or enhance what you cannot track. So in Bujeti, it has always been the go-to mantra: have visibility, look at the data, and increase and use that information to make actionable insights. So it has been an amazing journey for me. At the core of what I do at Bujeti Perfomance is experimentation. And at the back of my mind is another thing, that it is not a plug and play situation. Audience dynamics. What works today may not work tomorrow. And what is currently working may also not work tomorrow. That is just the way it is. Your audience are not static. The same way your strategy should not also be static. I recall one particular example. We're trying to reach out to I recall one particular incident rather. That's February, where we're trying to run the Valentine's campaign, and we're giving an offer, trying to get people to a designated landing page. And one of the things I was able to experiment, a number of people were getting to the landing page, but they were not taking action. Quickly, before the campaign period elapsed, we had to change the landing page, change the copy, change the creative, use something that resonates with the target audience. Money, finance, and love. We spin it around that conversation, and trust me, we had a number of significant improvements. Demos were coming in, and a number of people were, the impressions were great, right? So at the core, like I earlier mentioned, you experiment, you test. Audience are not static. Their expectations and how they respond to a particular creative is not what will always work. So we've always been testing our designs, call to actions, different kind of images, carousel, and all of this has always been the go-to. That said, at the core of testing, you don't just want to go in there every now and then and start changing things. You first need to understand what is working and how the changes you're making can improve. I recall a particular Google search campaign I ran. At first, for the first 7 days, I was not getting the desired result. I was getting impression though, I was getting clicks. One of the things I did was to do more keywords research, add to the current one that I have, and gradually take out the keywords that were not performing. So you don't just go there and start confusing the system and making everything muddled up. So before you test, give it time and understand what is not working before you change it. There have been a number of milestones. I recall when I joined the team, there was no performance assets. I had to set up everything from scratch. It was quite tasking, but I really enjoyed the support from the design team to the engineering team in making sure everything worked. In addition to that, awareness campaign, getting the audience through the customer journey, was sort of the awareness campaign. I ran a couple of campaigns on socials and also on YouTube. Quite interesting. I asked a couple of friends if they've heard the word, if they know anything about Bujeti. A number of them said no, though I had to explain to them. About 6 months, 7 months down the line, it's quite interesting to see the number of people even screenshot the ads and come to meet me. Oh, this is the ads. We saw you there that time. We know you work in Bujeti. This is the ads. And it gives that level of confidence and inspiration to see that, number one, we're not just having a name. A number of people are beginning to know what Bujeti is all about. And to also consolidate the performance campaign and paid campaigns, we've also had a number of webinars to grow our organic presence every month with these industry leaders, thought leaders, see our webinars, see all of the things we do and resonate with them. I think it's a good pat on the back to show that we've not gotten to where we want to be, but I'm definitely sure that we've passed way where we used to be. And I'm very confident about what the future holds for Bujeti in the next few years.